Have you ever wondered how great thinkers such as Plato and Aristotle thought about art? In this video, we take a look at 4 philosophical perspectives on art, and understand deeper what art is and how it helps shape human experience. The term mimesis is a Greek word which means copy or imitation. It is the term used by Plato in his work entitled The Republic, in describing art. According to him, art is an imitation of an imitation. This is because for Plato, this world is just a copy of what he considers to be truly real, that is, the ideas that are found in what he calls the world of forms. Hence, if this world is a mere copy of the world of forms, and art, say, a painting, is an imitation of this world, of its sceneries, objects, people, etc., then art is merely an imitation of an imitation. As such, Plato advises against the use of art, especially of poetry and painting, in society, especially in education. He argues that art appeals only to the emotions rather than to reason, and that it leads to illusions rather than to reality. Poetry, for example, can rouse wild emotions, misrepresent the gods, or speak badly about heroes, and thus cloud the minds of, and miseducate people. Aristotle, Plato's most important student, agreed with his teacher that art is a form of imitation. However, unlike Plato, who thought that art is an imitation of an imitation, Aristotle saw art as a representation of possible versions of reality. For him, all kinds of art, such as poetry, music, painting, etc., do not aim to represent reality as it is. Rather, they provide a vision of what might be or the many possibilities in reality. Talking about Greek drama in his work entitled Poetics, for example, Aristotle claimed that its poetry is just a literary representation in general, an attempt to represent what things might be. For Aristotle, art has 2 purposes. 1. It allows for the experience of pleasure. Experiences that are otherwise repugnant can become entertaining in art. And 2. It teaches about life and helps philosophy in revealing truth. Greek plays are usually of this nature. In his work entitled Critique of Judgment, Immanuel Kant considered one of the forms of aesthetic judgment, that is, our judgment of beauty. According to Kant, objects that we consider beautiful, such as works of art, are first and foremost, pleasurable or delightful. Not only that, and more importantly, they possess what he calls a form of finality, that is, they appear to have been designed with a purpose, although they do not have any apparent practical function. This, Kant argues, is what makes works of art truly beautiful, that they are purposeless. Hence, for Kant, judgment of beauty is not made based on how well a work of art serves an external purpose, such as education or a political commentary. Art needs no justification, other than the fact that it is art. In his book entitled What is Art?, Leo Tolstoy defended the production of extravagant art, such as operas, despite extreme poverty in the world. According to him, art plays an important role in communicating certain, and oftentimes unique, emotions of an artist to his audience. Art then, for Tolstoy, serves as a language that articulates feelings that are otherwise unavailable to an audience. It makes emotions of people from the past and present, from one country to another, accessible to others. For this reason, Tolstoy also sees art as having a social dimension. As a medium for man's innermost thoughts and feelings, art can be used as a tool for social unity. If you find our videos helpful, please consider supporting our channel in Buy Me a Coffee, or check out these other videos. Thank you, and see you in our next one.